All right, hey YouTube, how you doing? It's Max. I'm here playing some RuneScape. This isn't really a guide, so I just want to preface this is just me doing Abyssal Sire. I'm gonna, I guess, kind of explain how I do it, but this isn't meant to be a guide that's efficient. This is just kind of a casual video, just to let you know in case you're looking for a guide. This isn't quick. So I'll show you. This is pretty much what I do. So I get my range set up. Um, it's very choppy intro, but I don't know. I'm just gaming here. So I get my range set up. I'll kind of explain some of the mechanics, but this is, yeah. Get some of this. Uh, so, all right. This is, sorry, I was kind of having like a brain fart. Like, how do I explain all this stuff? So, um, what I do is I get a range setup, range gear. I don't really know why I have a light bear. I probably don't need it. I don't really spec that often. And then I've got a melee setup. And so this boss is pretty much like a two-phase kind of boss where you kind of range first and you get some ancient magics for your smoke spells. And the whole first phase is just kind of blinding him with smoke spells, which will make it so that his tentacles don't attack you, and then you have to use range to destroy some respirators. And then after you kind of do a phase one, then you go into phase two, and that's where you kind of just melee him. And there's like two phases in the melee phase. Um, so pretty much to get to this guy, I know I said this isn't really a guide, but I don't know. I feel like I'm obligated to kind of explain a little bit about how this works. You go to a fairy ring, and you go to DIP, which is the abyssal layer, and you come to this spot, and this is like kind of the entrance place, and you can kind of peek with the eyes to see if anyone's at these spots. No adventurers. I was just here. I just started doing this boss like today, so I was pretty much just like maybe I'll just make a video on it because why not? But I guess some of the stuff I have in my inventory are super combat potion, antidote. We got a couple prayer potions, a couple staminas, some food, and then yeah, the smoke spells teleport to the fairy ring. And these are kind of my tile markers that I have that I guess to explain, these don't really matter on the outside. That's just kind of what I was just doing some experimentations. But what you gonna kind of do is you're going to approach the guy, and I usually just do like a ranged attack first, and then I smoke him, and this blinds these tentacles so that they don't attack you. If you do not do the smoke spell, then they will attack you, and they can hit pretty hard. So just kind of come back here, smoke them, and it resets every 30 seconds. So I still have like 26 seconds. I could probably do two of these, but I just, instead of playing as efficiently as possible, just kind of chilling. So again, this is phase one where you just kind of range these things, and then in between them, I just cast this smoke. And so yeah, this is why I kind of have it here, just kind of like a guide to. I like to like turn my brain off when I play this game, so any kind of thing I can like click to do anything to make it less um, focused, I guess. I kind of do that, and so this is why I brought the staminas, because you run out of stamina. So boom, get the smoke, turn off the tentacles, and then oop, I didn't turn off the tentacle in time, so he hits like 26. So do that, and I guess that's what happens when you don't do it. Sometimes he'll spawn these like pools and stuff, and that's no good. So yeah, I took like all this damage, but it's fine. That's why we got the food. I guess I wasn't paying too much attention. So after that, phase two, he will kind of get up and start walking over to you. And this is, I didn't do my super combat either. You want to pray melee and also do the the piety. And so why I kind of have this like 4x4 pattern is because when he starts, he spawns these like poison things, and that's why I took so much damage, that and the tentacle. Um, I start on like the far one right here, just because as soon as he spawns, like becomes attackable, he will spawn one of those things, and like he'll start spawning it. So as soon as his attack option goes up, that's when I attack him. See, he spawned it. And then like the most important thing about this fight is when he teleports you to the middle. When he does that, you want to wait until he opens up. And I will kind of show you, I guess, multiple fights if you want. But messing up a little bit. Kind of had a close call right there. I messed up a little bit, but I try not to eat when I'm fighting him. It's kind of difficult when I'm like doing it. I literally am just learning this boss right now. But like I think I have less than 30 KC or about 35 KC. But I'll try to explain it again. That was kind of a bad fight. But we'll start fresh. So you get your range gear, and I'm just gonna do some of that. Get that kind of up. So you range him first, and then you switch to your smoke barrage, and then that disables the tentacles, and then you destroy these respirators. My stamina is going to deplete again, so just fill myself up with that. And then we come back here, we smoke barrage him, and we go to the second one. And kill the second respirator. Maybe this will be a cleaner fight. And then we smoke barrage him. Looks like that's stunned, so third respirator. And then come back over here. Shadow barrage him again. This time I'm not going to go early. I guess I just didn't shadow barrage him last time or something. Kill the last one, and then I'm going to start on this tile right here and switch to my melees. And what I had this line here for originally was like, I don't want to put on my prayers until he gets to that line just to conserve some prayer. But as soon as he spawns, he's going to summon that pool, see? And so you kind of do this like zigzag pattern where you hit him, and then as soon as like you see like the attack animation, you click to the far one. And what that pool does that he spawns, I think it poisons you, and it's like you have to be 2 tiles away from him in order to not get hit by it. And he'll be in this phase until he gets to under 200 hit points, and then I'll move up here, and I switch to that one, and this is where I like check my prayer and stuff, and there we go. And something that you can kind of do, there's a plugin that allows you to shift click, and that's what I kind of do for the far tiles, just because all these minions will spawn. So if you shift click when you come back here, then it will not accidentally auto attack one of the minions. And you can like do like special attacks here if you want, make it go by a little bit faster. So yeah, that was a much cleaner fight. Didn't eat as much, and we'll do one more just to say we did. So we're going to go back into the range. We're going to attack him once. We're going to go to Shadow Barrage, and then we're going to do these. One thing that's kind of, people use the F keys. What I kind of have done is I've changed the macro keys, I guess you could say, to QWER. It's just easier on my hands, I think. I played like League of Legends growing up, so that's more comfortable in my hands. The F keys are just way too far away from the space bar. I like to have my thumb on the space bar. So there's like some plugins that can change those. I think if you just type in like F keys, you can easily find them and change the macros. Um, but yeah, just in case you kind of hesitant, you don't want to use the F keys. You can change the macros to them if you want. But yeah, like this third fight, we'll try to do another one where we don't use that much food. It kind of is one of those things where if you mess up, you can eat a lot of food, but if you don't mess up, then sometimes you like don't really have to eat at all. I know my stats are kind of high, so people may have lower stats when they first start doing this boss, but yeah, like I think I might get 99 hit points soon. Where's that at? Got about 100k, 130k until 99 hit points, so you know. But yeah, once the attack option shows up, then we messed up a little bit. So he's kind of a little bit out of sync right now. So you just kind of like adapt. Like these are kind of guidelines. These markers, but see, I kind of lured him kind of far, so just kind of like try to mimic the pattern as best as possible. And it looks like I'm gonna need another potion. Just wait till it comes up. And yeah, so if you can like adapt under pressure, it's not too bad. But yeah, I think the first couple times, like I think I died my first fight just because I didn't understand this mechanic where he opens up his belly. But like once you kind of learn that mechanic, I think that's the most important like kind of thing to get about this boss. Like one thing that I realize I'm not doing right now, I'm not even praying range. Like usually you pray range against all these guys, but like that's not even that big of a deal, I guess. But yeah, that's Abyssal Sire. That's about 3 KC. Again, like this wasn't really meant to be like a guide. I guess it's just something, you know, just I guess practice making videos and stuff like that. Again, I don't really like do any like editing or anything, but it's just kind of like a, you know, if I'm playing the game, it's like I could watch YouTube. I could maybe even record it, and maybe it will be a video. I don't know. So, but yeah, that's Abyssal Sire. Um, we'll probably get 99 hit points soon, and we're still on that journey to maxing and getting 99 Slayer. Well, thanks for watching. Have a good one. See you later.